What up, YouTube? Oh my gosh, is that my thumbnail? That's the worst freaking thumbnail, yo. I wish there was a way I could change that thumbnail, but I wish there was a way. I'd probably have to do it from my computer. I don't like that thumbnail, god dang it. There we go. Where's my phone? Where is my hello phone? What's up, y'all? Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. What is up, everyone? Hi, Jermaine. I had something to tell y'all. I don't know. I got distracted. What up, Steven? Great seeing you again tonight. I am back for another night of action and entertainment. Yes, 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 boys and girls. We're gonna make some magic happen up in this joint. Voila! My bad. Dude, it was something I wanted to tell you guys, but like, it was something I had to look up on my phone and I was gonna tell you guys, but I don't know what it is now. Sorry, I'm putting myself on the schedule for tomorrow. I need to change my zones though, because I ain't trying to work out there. Take that off. Okay, we good to go. Thanks. Jermaine is in the house. Today was crazy hot. Like, even in SF. If it's hot in SF, we know what y'all feeling like all around the country. And today was real hot, yo. I mean, it was like, I don't know, when I was in the car, because I drove a car today. When I was in the car, I saw like 89 or something. Let's check out this weather. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be warm, yo. It's not as warm tomorrow, but like the weekend is gonna cool off. It's gonna rain this weekend. I wouldn't mind the rain at all. Yep, if it's hot in SF, yo, you know it's hot everywhere else because this is the coolest place. It's always SF the coolest place. You'll drive just 30 minutes inland, and on a normal day it'll be hot. It'll be 90 degrees. You come to SF, it's like 60 degrees. What's Jermaine's midnight snack? Daya. Yo, guys. You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about going out to New York. Was kinda thinking about going out to New York, actually. As crazy as that sound. You want a slice? I can give it to you through the camera. You had the Impossible Burger? Did you have it at Burger King? Where did you have it at? The Impossible Burger is good. But I like the Beyond Burger more than the Impossible Burger. But they're both good, but I think Beyond's better. They have the Impossible Burger at Burger King. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about going out to New York. I'm kind of thinking about going out to New York for a couple of reasons. Number one, I got a lot of homies out there that I can actually chill with, because I got a lot of homies here, but like I don't really chill with people. Like it's just people I talk to on the internet. All right, so like there was those folks. I mean, there was homies to chill with, and then there was also the fact that people people go to jail for stealing shit, you know, versus in San Francisco where like people don't go to jail for stealing shit. So I don't know, I was kind of thinking about that too. And it's just different weather, different climate and stuff like that. It's hot right now in SF. The wind will be back. You know, it'll definitely be back. Maybe next week it'll cool back off. It's not like this all the time. This is very, very rare. Send it to me, Rob. No, it's not the Beyond Burger at Carl's Jr. It's the that's the Impossible Burger. The Beyond Burger I think tastes better. SF. Yo, I actually left the city today. Can you believe that? For the first time in like ages. Oh yeah, that's exactly what they use. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. You can easily stick it in a backpack. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, one thing that I mean, I guess using a chain would take longer to cut it. It would definitely take longer to cut a chain. Now American Airlines stock's doing pretty good. Maybe doing pretty good right now. Oh, you like the hot Italian sausage? Alright, somebody actually sent me a picture of some. Ooh, I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. They don't have chains that are unbreakable. They don't have chains that are unbreakable, but with an angle grinder, the bigger the chain is, the longer it's gonna take to cut through it. But then also, by it being a chain, it moves around as you're trying to cut it. So by moving around, it takes longer to cut it, and it'll be thicker, but it takes longer to cut it because it's moving around so much. When you got a U-lock, it's easy to hold a U-lock. When you can hold a U-lock in your hand and keep it steady, you know? But a chain is a little bit different. You think airline stocks will bounce soon? Maybe. Hire bodyguards, Jermaine. It's just like, no, I didn't get any footage. It's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of messed up. Like, you just gotta go with the flow, you know. I will say, driving a car in the city really sucks, though. Jermaine, you know anyone in Kentucky? I need someone to drive my new tow truck back to SF. Oh, what? Are you going out there and you want someone to drive it back? I can't really do boosted anymore because the city's closed down. With the city's closed down, there's nowhere to stop and charge it. And the orders are not in the financial district. That's how you can use the boosted board, is the orders being in the financial district. Oh, you just bought a new one? Did you buy it in Kentucky? You need to drive it back over here? It's a question. Are there a lot of people like traveling? And when I mean traveling, of course not air travel, but are there a lot of people driving? Like, are there a lot of people taking road trips and stuff like that? You would think so. Because I noticed just in the city today, it was really busy, but I think it's just really busy just because it was really hot. But I'm thinking, yeah, it's busy in the city, but where is everybody going? Because it's not like there's many places open. I mean, the grocery stores are open. Beaches are open, but like I was like driving today and it looked like a normal day, like driving. It didn't look like a pandemic at all. It just looked like a normal day. Like, you know, waiting to get on the bridge because I went to Treasure Island today. Just waiting to get on the bridge to go to Treasure Island. Like, it was traffic. You know, you get on the bridge, like, it's flowing. You know, it definitely wasn't stop and go, but it definitely wasn't like spaced out. You know what I mean? I mean, it just looked like a normal day. I go to Treasure Island, just looked like a normal day. Like, it's weird. I mean, nothing's open, but there's just people everywhere. Are you sure the kryptonite bike chain are unbreakable? Okay, so they have one that's like $185. You can cut it. But the thing is, most people who go to steal a bike, if they see that chain, they're probably not gonna mess with it just because it's gonna be more difficult to cut. You know? Jermaine, you like Monster Energy, how much it costs in that stuff? Monster is like, I don't know, like $3, $2 or something. Rim brakes are very weak, yo. You always gotta have disc brakes. Or you recently just moved out of SF? I've noticed a lot of people moving out of SF, y'all. I see a lot of moving trucks, y'all. Put it like that, I see a lot of moving trucks. You want to go to London? London sounds like a lot of fun right now. But will it sound like fun if you can't really go anywhere? If you can't go to shows, if you can't go to the parks, if you can't go to the coffee shops, if you can't go to the little funky shops, you know, because of the whole social distancing crap, you know? There's a lot of people moving out of SF right now. But you know what? There's more people moving out of New York. There's a lot of people getting out of New York because there's a lot of people in New York that just can't take it. They just can't take it, yo. Like, they just can't. Like, New York is way more people. You know, they just can't take it no more. So some people are just taking off. They're like, I know a couple people that have left New York. I mean, now maybe they'll go back. You know, maybe they'll go back. But they're definitely not. They're definitely not like from the city. They're people that they lived somewhere else and they moved there for a little bit. And then they're like, with this going on, I'm taking off. I don't know what's the best rental car service because it varies by where you live. Hey bro, do you ride a one wheel by chance? No, I don't ride one wheel. Well, they're probably people with no kids. I wouldn't necessarily say they're rich people. I would just say people with no kids. Because when you got kids in school and all that, it's a little bit harder to just take off and leave. You know what I mean? But when you're 25 years old and you're just by yourself, you're just renting a place and you're an independent contractor, it's pretty easy to take off and leave. You know, when things hit the fan. They will move and China or Russia will buy up all the property. Well, I think the people that are moving are just people like rental, like people that are paying rent. Now, I would imagine that it could be, you know, people that own real estate. Maybe they want to move too because, once again, maybe they're looking at it at this angle. How long is this pandemic gonna last? Is this gonna last? You know, are we gonna have a vaccine in 6 months and are things gonna go back to normal in like a year? Or is this gonna last a couple years? Now, if this is gonna last a couple years and you got like a decent place in New York, maybe it's a good idea to sell it, you know, for you make some money and then go somewhere else and live really, really cheap, and that way you can have more space, you know, and then you can ride out the whole pandemic if it's gonna be 2-3 years. You know, definitely people could do that, but then I can also see people like me, you know, someone who's like single, someone who can pretty much live anywhere, go anywhere. Maybe people like me would take off and just go somewhere else and just live a completely different life, you know? Because yeah, if I left the city, I'd definitely be living a completely different life. Don't exactly want to do that. Don't exactly want to live a different life. That's why New York would be a cool place to live. It wouldn't be that much different. It'd be like the same shit as here, but like amplified. But I think if I went to New York, I would have to have a pretty good plan. I think I would have to plan. Yeah, independent contractor definitely has its plans. Has its benefits on moving. Elevators always getting stuck in NYC. Yeah, I mean it happens everywhere. I don't know if people can sell property, but there's always those apps, Redfin and Zillow, where you can basically sell your house to them. And you do like walkthrough, and you do like a walkthrough video and show the home, and then you can just sell it to them, and they'll like offer you money like on the spot. So I'm pretty sure people in New York can do that. Tomorrow's gonna be just as hot too. Oh my gosh. Nope, did not get my bike back. Or your friend from high school has a small studio in Manhattan, in Midtown, and he pays $2,000 a month. That sounds like a pretty good deal. $2,000 a month for a small studio. What's the point of living in SF during COVID? I mean, you are completely right about that. What's the point of living in SF during COVID? Like, I mean, to me, I can still make money, but then if I'm not making money, like, you're right. Like, it's not like you can go do anything like really fun except go to the park. But that's about it, and that's pretty much about it. I mean, you can go for bike rides and go sit at the beach, go hiking. You can do all outdoorsy stuff, but then after a couple months, it gets old. You just want to do something else, like go to a museum or like go see a movie or go eat at a restaurant Like, I totally forgot about that. Haven't eaten at a restaurant in how long? What's a good study bike for a girl? I mean, a lot of the Rad Power bikes, they're all unisex, so none of them are girl bikes at all. Webull offering stocks up to $1,400 when you sign up and deposit $100 plus. Yeah, no, I know about that hustle. How fun was Kosovo? It was fun. Go to another country. That could be one. I gotta wait a little bit. Wait till this Rona's over. Ever thought of coming to Jamaica? Maybe I'll come to Jamaica soon. Jamaica's pretty close. I don't know. Are there flights still going from like Atlanta to Jamaica? Because I know Delta used to have flights going. I looked at going to Jamaica, but that was kind of a place I want to stay like a little bit longer, maybe like 2-3 weeks. I didn't want to go just for 1 week. When you start the RV, the U.S. series, I don't think I'm gonna really do an RV. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do an RV. Very low COVID numbers in Jamaica. Ooh. You would easily be mistaken for a Jamaican. Really? You think so? I think they know their people. I think they know their people. They're gonna know I'm not from there. Don't everybody know everybody, like on the island? Jamaica, yo. Maybe I should check out Jamaica. That sounds dope. What up, Regina? There she go. She in the stream tonight. Yes. We live. So many jobless, shouldn't rent and mortgage go down? Okay, rent should. Mortgages? Maybe if there's like lots of people, like going into foreclosure. But with the whole CARES Act, you can basically get around not paying your payments for a whole year, and then they re-add it on back to your mortgage payment at the end of the 30-year loan. So don't look like we're gonna see a lot of people like lose their houses because of that. Because if you just apply for that, and think about it, with the whole CARES bill, it's actually a phenomenal deal if you're a homeowner. Because if you're a homeowner, you can just ask for the forbearance. And you don't have to pay your mortgage for a whole year, right? And the banks, like I said, the bank's gonna add it next year. But all the money that you would have been paying to the mortgage, like you can keep that money in your pockets. So you can do other things with that money, It's kind of insane, you know. It's kind of one of the best tax breaks of them all. I mean, that makes that $1,200 look like nothing, yo. You hear me? It makes that $1,200 look like nothing. Like, let's say you had like a house in California and you were paying a mortgage of like $3,000 a month. Now you can save $3,000 a month for the next like year, and you can do other things with that $3,000. Who knows? Maybe you didn't have the $3,000 a month anyway, or maybe you're okay. Maybe you're still working. Maybe you're working and you're making even more money since the COVID thing going on, and now you don't have to pay freaking your mortgage for a whole year. Oh my gosh. I mean, just think about all that money if you put it into the stock market for 1 year. You have like 36 grand in the stock market, you know. Yep, they say like whenever there's bailouts, all the money goes to people who own stuff. Stocks and real estate. Stocks like these airline companies, they got bailed out. That's why the stock price didn't go to you know, $2. That's why their stock price still up, because they got bailout money. So like the people that own the stock, like the people that own the stock basically got bailed out from the government. Yo, Rob, what's your newest hustle? You still doing the tow trucks? Hey, but okay, so you talking about the stock market is booming. Okay, yo, I'm not gonna knock you on that. The stock market is booming. The stock market is booming, but let me tell you something, okay? Let me explain something to you. Now, I don't want to sound like a dumb Uber driver or some dumb delivery driver, but like, this is information you can easily find if you just search. Okay, when people are going to work every day, when people are going to work normally, because right now people are not going to work normally, okay? When people are going to work normally, what people do is they take a portion of their paycheck. Not everybody, but like, you know, a lot of people, they take a portion of that paycheck and they buy stock in the company, right? Okay, the company matches them. Some of their companies match them, maybe 100%. You have some companies not even doing that right now, right? You have a lot of companies that pay dividends, okay? Every 4 months they pay dividends, okay? So every 4 months, money is deposited in all these accounts, and a lot of people, they take that money that's deposited and they just reinvest into the company. They buy more shares, right? And that keeps the stock price going up. Well, you've had a lot of companies now that have cut their dividends. They've cut their dividends because they're struggling, right? Okay. You also have people like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, who has sold like billions and billions of dollars, and he's sitting on like what I think is $125 billion in cash. Okay, one of the most successful investors, and he basically sold out like all three of the airline stocks at a loss, like at a massive loss. All right, and he's just sitting on the side with all this cash, and it just makes me wonder. Okay, you look at Starbucks stock. All right, it's not even that low. It's not that low. All right, Starbucks have had how many stores closed around the world? Around the world? I mean, don't get me wrong, they have drive-thrus open and stuff like that. But a drive-thru, some of the drive-thrus are profitable. But when you have stores that are just sitting there, just sitting there and they're closed and you still got to pay your employees, you know, a Starbucks store can easily have 30 employees. You know, like they can easily have like a lot of employees because, you know, all that adds up. And then you look at their stock price. Man, it don't look like nothing ever happened. And I'm just thinking like, I mean, I can see this making sense for a Costco stock. You know, I can see this making sense for Costco stock, but I don't see this really making sense for some of these stocks. Yeah, as soon as the vaccine is on the market, as soon as there's a vaccine is on the market, things are gonna go up like crazy. But you gotta think, like, when will they go up? Like, when will the vaccine hit the market? Will it? I mean, will it like when it's actually hitting the market? Like before it hits the market? Right after it hits the market? Like when it hits the market? Like, I mean, is that a certain date, or is that possibly a little bit before a certain date? Like that's kind of a very it's like a big question mark there, you know? It's a gun. Man, I'm getting used to the city being like this. Is Uber still making money now? Their stock is high again. Yeah, it is high again, but it's high on hype right now. It's high on hype because Uber. I'm gonna tell you something, dude. Like I said, I'm basically done with Uber. Like I sold like a bunch of Uber like a while, like 3 weeks ago, going on now. But if you look at the markets where Uber gets majority of their business, it's in big cities. And if you look at the coronavirus pandemic, it's hurting big cities the most. It's hurting big cities the most. So Uber gets a lot of their money from big cities. You know, I was really, really bullish on Uber, but then when this coronavirus happened, like, a lot of things changed, yo. A lot of things changed. Like, I went from paying attention to Uber to paying more attention to Beyond Meat. But I think I'm probably going to get ready to... I really think the market's going to have a downturn, and I'll keep you guys posted, but I think I may, like, sell, like, half of my shares, like, of everything. Like, straight up. Like, even in, like, the Roth account. Like, just sell, like, just go crazy. Just sell shit. Because I really don't think that these numbers are, like, legit. I think that, yeah, the Fed's pumping a lot of money into the markets, but the market is... Man, the market is priced, all of it, it's so high right now because they're pricing in all of this good information, and they're pricing in all of this data, like everybody's just gonna go back to work. And I'm sorry, it don't look like people are just going back to work as soon as, it just don't look like people are just gonna go back to work like that, you know? Dude, today was so hot. That's why I got these windows open. That's why, like, y'all keep hearing all these sounds. Because normally, like, I would try to close the windows so you wouldn't be hearing, like, all these random these random sounds, you know? But in this case, it's a little different. Yeah, on hot days like this, on hot days like today, it's not busy, yeah. Like, for real. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I felt like something is going to reach in that window and grab you. Be careful. Nothing's gonna grab me. I'm not on the first level. I'm not gonna say what floor I'm on, but I'm up. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Halftime. What's the actual fertility rate of COVID? I have no idea. What's the deal on the shirt? So this is my slogan. It's my slogan. Another day, another adventure, bitch. No, another day, another adventure. I don't know what that was. What y'all think that was? Whatever that was loud as a motherfucker, y'all. God damn. Let me see if I get a message on my phone from Citizen. Shit, that was loud. Is that a bomb? I heard like multiple car alarms going off right now. So I don't know. It's about time to get on that lifeboat. I don't know, y'all. It's too hot out there. It's too hot out there. See, when it's too hot out there, all these fools come out, be doing all this crazy shit. And they out tonight. I don't know. I hear like multiple car alarms right now, yo. Was it? Like, was it for real? Five-O scanner. I don't have the scanner. I definitely heard cop cars whistling by. I mean, I can tell by the engine, like the. I mean, ain't nobody else going that fast on Market Street. I can't hear nothing else right now. I don't know. Hopefully they got whoever they got, you know. Hopefully ain't nothing. Hopefully they okay. Alright, anyway, where did we leave off at? Because that was kind of scary. I mean, whew, I got my heart racing. Shit, I thought that was the Chinese that had hit us with that other Wuhan, you know. That was a legit bomb. That sounded like an explosion, yo. Let me see, 5-O scanner. I'm gonna go download this app. Alright, I'm downloading it right now. I used to have it on here already. Yeah, I'm in Frisco. Man, that was scary. It probably was construction, because it is construction right here. Like, near here is some construction. Selling cars and taking them to the auction. Oh, you hustling. Okay, so have you heard anything what that was? I don't think that was nothing much. It was probably construction. No, I don't want to be taking on camera out investigating. It's getting dangerous out there. Them folks, they getting crazy, yo. A car bomb, it could have been. That was pretty dang loud though. No, I didn't find my bike. If someone made a pipe bomb, I'm thinking it could be construction. It was loud though. But I'm surprised you guys can hear everything that you can hear normally. Dang, they took down that old pedestrian bridge at Gary and Steiner. It was this big bridge that you could like walk over. They tore it down. It looks dope. I can hear people talking. I know. That was louder than thunder. That was mad loud, yo. Please text on this chat in slow-mo. Yep, sounds so crisp. Yep, y'all heard the car alarms too? I don't know what to say, y'all. Just be careful. You never know. Boom might happen. I mean, I don't usually hear explosions like that and that stuff. What's up with your bike, bro? I'm just waiting about a new one. Don't take the vaccine. I won't take the vaccine, don't worry. That explosion thing definitely messed up the whole flow of the video. I did work. I didn't work that much today though. No, I wasn't really pushing it that much today. I was also in a car, you know, so like it was different in a car because you just can't, you have to like go around and you have to like go around the block and stuff like that. Versus a bike, you can just like go straight, but like a car you can't go straight, you have to go around the block, you know. So it can be a little annoying. Yeah, but they still normal bikes too. They still anything, yo. They still anything because they know they can get away with it. That's why they do it. That's why they know they do it. Like, dude, I don't know what's up, but like my whole flow is like gone right now. Like, I'm like hyped right now. Like, I'm like hyped, but like I'm like not hyped. You know, after that whole thing just happened, that kind of scared me. I don't know what the heck that was, but like, ooh, I need to go get my massage gun. It got me there. Whew, shit. Yeah, your heart be racing. My heart racing right now. What's up with this thing? It's normal after you get anxious. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You should get a Tesla. Well, I want to wait till they have a cheaper Tesla because that Tesla Model 3, man, it's not 35,000. It's about 50,000, 60,000 for the Model 3. So I want to make sure that I want to wait till they come out with a cheaper one because I don't need a freaking $60,000 car, you know. Right before the explosion, you said another day, another adventure. Bitch, boom. No, cheaper than Model 3. I guess so. I mean, it's just kind of expensive because they're making the nicer ones now, and they're gonna make the cheaper ones later. Tesla stock is too. After looking at the price, I agree with Elon Musk. I want to buy a light bike because my bike is too heavy. But prices are. Tesla will go to 2,000 by the end of 2020. You know, not that I'm definitely not knocking you on that. I'm definitely not knocking you on that. I'm actually trying to envision how that could happen. If they announce that they're gonna build a factory in Austin, but then if they announce that before we complete the factory, we're gonna have tents in Austin, and they're building cars in tents, like I don't know, they would have to really do some crazy things. Like they would have to have like multiple cars come out this year for it to hit 2K. If they had the Cybertruck rolling out this year and they had the Cybertruck and the Model Y both rolling out this year, and then at the beginning of next year they're talking about, you know, having the Cybertruck, then I think we can easily see $2,000 a share. But you're talking about in the next 7 months them to be not talking about, but like literally like multiple Cybertrucks on the road and multiple Model Ys on the road. You're talking about in 6 months, and like as of today, there's no factory to build all of these vehicles. What they could do is they could, you know, I guess do the tent situation in Fremont. But Fremont definitely hasn't been in the window. Is something on Citizen? Oh wow, that girl is freaking cute, yo. I don't know what happened out there, yo, but something went down. It's just another day. You said a crane fell. Let me check. No, it's not saying. I don't see nothing on Citizen. Maybe someone will put it on there later on. I'm trying to say, it doesn't seem like it's across the street, because if it was, I would go over there. A crane, yeah, it could have been a crane. You got outside for a split second. You were sorry. You hear sirens in NYC. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out, yo. Alright, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that one of the apps, it'll be on one of the apps later. There's always nosy people that want to know, like, what the heck was that? If somebody know, somebody do, somebody gonna put it on the app, and then we're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's what it was. They did. Hopefully not. I'm guessing someone blew up a 5G tower. Maybe a gas station exploded. Hey, we ain't got that many of them bad boys around here. Have to get your gas when you out the city. I'm not near a gas station at all. I can't think of the closest gas station. It's like, I have to say the closest gas station is like a mile away. Like at least. Yeah, it's like more than a mile away. And that's far for the city. It's just like in downtown, like there's not really many. In Soma there are. But not like really downtown. Let me see if there's anything else. Report of an explosion, but this was 4 hours ago. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. How long are you keeping the car for? A month? I think I'll probably keep the car for like a week. And then I'll probably just be tired of that shit. And then I want to give it back. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing I'm gonna keep it for about a week. I can't believe they did you like that. Oh yeah, the city dirty. The city don't play, y'all. Did you see? Look at the dog. Oh, the woman, the woman with the dog and the guy, the black guy, the white woman, Karen. What was her name? Yeah, Karen. Central Park Karen, right? That's her name, Central Park Karen. She was a trip, yo. She was a trip. Did you hear what she said to that man? Like, she said that like she was used to saying that, basically. Like, she said that like, this is something that I say all the time when I don't want to deal with certain people. Like, and then after she said all of that, after she did all that, all that blah 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 bad mouth talking to him, talking about, oh, you're threatening me. He wasn't threatening her. I mean, if he was threatening her before he started filming, well, he still wasn't threatening her. He was just filming her, right? And she all tripping out. But I think another crazy part is like how she was treating the dog. Because the first time I was watching the video, I didn't even look at the dog. Like, I didn't even look at the dog. Like, I was just like, hey, look at this crazy woman, you know? And then I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw some posts talking about how they took the dog from her. And I was like, why would they take the dog from her? Like, what does the dog have to do with her, like, going off on the dude? And then I watched the video again, and I was like, well, goddamn, she tried to kill that fucking dog. Like, she tried to kill that damn dog, dude. She was just dragging that dog back and forth. And it's like, yo, you went lost your job, you went lost your career, and you went lost your little puppy. Like, I mean, I'm telling y'all, these folks, like, what? I mean, I was just like, what? It was a huge gas line. Are you for real? So what that mean? Something blowed up under the street. I do not see it on here. Mm-mm. No, I just see a whole bunch of old ones. I don't see anything on here for today. But I don't know. I really don't even care about it. Whatever. I mean, it ain't my building, so we cool. I mean, you know, there's always something blowing up in the city. Yeah, like it doesn't say explosion. Something done blowed up. Something blowed up. Ow. Social media. Yes. My gosh, I was so late. So freaking late on orders today. My gosh, I was so late on orders today. Jacking off with that freaking car, yo. I'm telling you, cars that had you all messed up. Wow, Six Flags is opening on June the 5th. Guys, I might, like, anybody want to go to Six Flags? Yo, Rob, are you watching this? You want to go to Six Flags, yo? Like, I for real straight up want to go. I think it'll be fun. We can scream like a mug on a roller coaster, yo. I think it would be a lot of fun if we can go to Six Flags. I ain't been to Six Flags in a minute either. In hindsight, do you think if you taken the battery off the bike, it still would have been stolen? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all, yo. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I know that it's safer to take the battery off of the bike, right? And let's say that, okay, if I took the battery off of the bike every time, right? And if it only and the bike got stolen once a year, I would rather just leave it on there and let it get stolen twice a year. Like, I know a lot of people look at it like, yo, you got your bike stolen. Like, it just looks at it like someone took something away from you. But I don't just look at it that way. I look at it like I look at it like I lost it because I got all the money out of it. You know what I mean? When I look at it, how like I worked months and I had no operation expense except for like a flat tire, like no operation expense, like no traffic, no parking, no sitting in traffic, no getting into a hot car and you gotta roll the windows down, you know. Just when I look at that, it's totally okay to lose a bike. Believe it or not, I think I did the math like somewhere, and basically I can totally lose 3 of those bikes a year, and it would be cheaper than operating a car. 3, and I kept that one for 6 months, so that one is already 2 months in the green. Like, this is how I look at it. Like, I look at it I treat it like a business. Like, I treat it like a business expense because it is. Like, I use the bike to make money with. I use the bike to get from point A to point B with, to make videos where I use the bike to get places with. So, you know, yeah, I did lose it, but I look at it like that's the cost of doing business, you know? Like, that's the cost of doing business. That's what I get for running all those red lights. And that's like San Francisco's secret tax. Like, you know, I'm not going to get a parking ticket. You know, no one's going to smash my window on the bike. But it can get stolen, you know? So that's kind of how I look at it, you know? Like, right now, I'm in the car, and believe me, guys, I would much rather be back on the bike than be in this fucking car. Like, I'm telling you. Like, it just sucks. Like, it does. Like, they've changed a lot of things in the city. They've changed a lot of streets. So, like, you can't turn right here. You can't turn left here. This is only, like, they've just changed up a lot of things. And, like, now I'm back in the car, and I'm like, I don't like this. This sucks, you know? Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. And then what am I gonna do? Like, that just gives me another excuse to go out and get a brand new bike. Like, now I'm gonna go get a brand new bike, you know? Like, a brand new one. It's not gonna have 5,000 miles on it. It's gonna be brand new. Like, the motor is not gonna make that funny noise, you know? And then what am I gonna do? Write it off on taxes again. If that shit gets stolen, I'll probably write it off on taxes again. Now, I know some people are wondering, why won't you just get insurance, right? Why won't you just get insurance? You know, I probably will get insurance. But this is one thing about insurance, okay? They're only going to cover you twice. They're only going to cover you twice. After that, they're going to drop you. They're not going to deal with you anymore. All right? So I know for sure I live in a very high crime area for bikes. Like, New York and SF has got to be like the hottest areas, but I would say that Selma neighborhood has got to be far hotter than most places I've ever seen in New York. I mean, I just when I was in New York, I just didn't hear about people getting bikes jacked like you do in SF. And also in New York, you don't hear about people getting their cars broken into like you do in SF. Like, SF is so common. Like, it's a normal occurrence. It's like, oh, you didn't get your car broken into? Like, you were parked there for like a week? Like, I don't know, God was watching over your car or something. Like, on that street? And you left a bag on that giant? I don't know. I don't know what you say. Who has currently had a car payment? I hate paying a car payment. Are you really done with electric skateboards? I don't know. For a little bit. What about a soccer mom? What about a soccer mom? Oh, so something really bad when it comes to traveling. So I've been hearing this rumor that when the travel season start back up, economy class flights to Europe will be around $2,000. That's a whole lot of money for a flight. $2,000, yo. Who is this? Oh, does she go? So I got a subscriber sending me photos over here. Like, I don't want to show you all these photos, but like, I mean, they're not bad photos, but they're photos of someone. He needs his transportation. Shit for work, right? That dude need my job for work. Good thing you've already seen everything, right? We hit an hour. Yo, so I'm about to end this stream. It's been a hot day, and I have been just burning up. Like, I want to say I haven't drinking enough water all day. And you know how you feel when you ain't drinking enough water all day? You just be like, you know, that's kind of what I'm feeling like. By Scooter, Jermaine. Maybe I'll think about it. But anyway, boys and girls, I'm about to end this stream. I gotta change up the thumbnail because that thumbnail I was like doing something when it happened. This is gonna be my thumbnail. There we go. Stay thirsty, right? Gotta drink water, yo. Get some more fire trucks. It's loud out here. Them bad boys real loud right there. Okay, alright, I'm out. I love all of y'all. Peace out, yo.